Field of 10 is set for a start. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and Isai Hanover got airborne off the gate for Trevor Henry. Wicked speed from Isai Hanover, and he goes right for that early lead. Tall Dark Stranger down the center away second. Captain Midnight is third for the early going. Back into fourth, Wyas Matisse, and outside from in fifth, Miller left out of there with Papi Rob Hanover, but he'll duck him in and get a seat as they drive into that first turn. So it is Tall Dark Stranger rushing out to grab the lead. Isai Hanover back into the pocket spot. Captain Midnight third. First panel 27 flat to the backstretch. Tall Dark Stranger has got the racetrack. Right there in the pocket spot, it's Isai Hanover. Captain Midnight on the backstretch hustle right now as McCarthy points and clicks with him. A gap of 4 back to YS Matisse. Then inside from in fifth. There tracks along Papi Rob Hanover. 6 towards the rail is See You at the Beach. Further back, 7th is Captain Kirk. Then outside, Team Best. Gapping out badly is one for Julius. Up and around him is Beach Blanket Book. A 54-1 opening half. Second quarter of 27-1. Captain Midnight found the front, but Gingras stretched him out a bit to get there. Back into second is Tall Dark Stranger now. On that lead, it's Captain Midnight. Tall Dark Stranger second in the pocket spot. Right there, third. Isai Hanover brought out fourth. YS Matisse going to grab cover. Papi Rob Hanover from in fifth now. Sixth up on the rim comes See You at the Beach. Seventh inside to Captain Kirk, and Team Best is eighth. 3/4 of a mile. Captain Midnight over there in 122. Wide coming out of the turn was Captain Midnight, and here's Tall Dark Stranger sinking his claws into Captain Midnight and blew right by. And it's Tall Dark Stranger to the front. Back into second is Captain Midnight. Rushing up from the backfield. Here comes Papi Rob Hanover. Tall Dark Stranger, he's the one with the target on his back tonight. Papi Rob Hanover, can he get him? No. Tall Dark Stranger wins the Metro by a half a length in 1:49-1. A stakes record performance, and he's tied the track record.
Metro pace in the books, and undefeated colt Tall Dark Stranger delivers in a stakes record 149-1. Yannick Gingras, you get yourself your Metro title just as Dave Miller did last year with the Bettors Delight. You're back here with this one. Did you know this was your Metro colt right off, back in spring?
Well, the first time I sat behind him, baby racing, I absolutely loved him. He had great manners. Obviously, he's got the speed, but it's more than speed, and obviously, Bettors Delight, they seem to get better as they go, and also definitely I had high hopes for him. Like I said, the first time I sat behind him, I thought he was the best one I had.
That test last week in the elimination, the way he had to grind and reel in the one that was second to him tonight, what did that do for him this week?
Well, I think he figured it out, like we talked about last week. It took him a long time in the stretch, but today, I stretched the other colt out, but in the last one, he just, he knew what it was about that time. In the last one, he swelled up on me pretty good, and when I come out of the 2-hole, he went right by Captain Midnight, and that was without even me asking him at that point. So, he's got some learning to do, but he's got all the tools to be a great one.
Yeah, he looks like a superstar, that's for sure. Congratulations, enjoy, buddy.
Thank you very much.
All right, Nancy, you get your first trophy here in the Metro. Congratulations. You and Yannick chomping at the bit to get back here after 2013, Western Vintage, wanting to get here, and now you've got this colt.
Yeah, we actually talked about that earlier this summer, that neither one of us had won a Metro before, and we were both second with Western Vintage. So obviously when you're second in a big race like that, at some point you want to win it, so I'm happy we could get it done.
You told me earlier tonight this colt was coming into this race fantastic. What could you see watching the race here?
He looked strong the whole way. He still had his plugs in at the wire. So, if they were coming harder at him, I think he still had some left in the tank. So he's just a great, great colt.
Can you reflect on what it means for you to win the two biggest pacing races here? You won the NA Cup with Captain Crunch. Now you've got the Metro with this fella.
Not bad for a girl born in Sweden, but, it's great. I'm very lucky that I have owners that support me with great horses, and, it makes my job a lot easier, to have the material to be able to perform at the highest level.
If you keep this up, you'll be joining your dad in that Hall of Fame.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, Marvin, we'll bring you in here. You've been here before. Captain Treacherous, Art Speak. Were you involved in any others?
Simply Business.
Simply Business.
Who I took care
And he was a big upsetter there that year for Tactor. That's right.
Right. Well, her father was a trainer, and actually, good story. He called Lynn and I. We were out for a walk, and he said, "You better come there tonight because I think he's going to be good." And of course, he won. So yeah, Nancy comes from great stock. I want to thank a lot of people, but I want to start with Jimmy Tactor.
Yeah.
Jimmy Tactor put this group together. He saw this colt in Lexington, came up to me and said, "This is the best colt here. Got to have him." Get well, Jimmy. Love you. Hope you're well soon. Congratulations to Nancy, Yannick, Perry Soderberg, our team. Great job. Nancy loved him all the way down. She raved about him training down. Yannick, great job driving him, bring him to this race. We're asking a lot of these young horses, and these are really top level horses to do this.
I mean, we just rhymed off multiple wins at this race. We know you've won so many big races over the years, but what I love about you, Marvin, you still continue to come out here even on nights that are non-stake nights. You're just a fan of the sport.
I love the sport. I've been involved in it for many years. It's part of my life now, and I enjoyed a great deal. It's great people, and it's so richly rewarding. And I've been asked this before. You know, if you win the Super Bowl, what do you want to do? You want to win the Super Bowl again. So this is the same thing. You win the Metro, you want to win it again, desperately.
Are you keeping an eye on Hip 41 at Lexington?
I don't even know who that is.
It's a brother to this one.
Oh, you're too far ahead of me. I was worried about tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll deal with that in a week or two.
Shopping season's coming up. Congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Hi to everyone. We did it tonight.
Tall Dark Stranger did it. Undefeated. Takes the Metro in a stakes record 149-1.